How can I help you today or not help you?
First, I want to acknowledge something.
Yeah.
I often get so spaced out when I speak to someone like you.
Oh.
And then a normal conversation can be difficult.
Yeah.
I feel quite grounded today.
Okay. Yeah.
So what I would like to bring up is something that Adyashanti said in his last live talk.
Okay.
So I can't speak to him.
Yeah.
I thought I speak to you.
Okay. I am the second best. That's a joke.
Yes. He said that everybody who's had some kind of opening and has come to him and said it has disappeared. But then when he has like talked to them about it or inquired with them, all of them, he said, has said that there is still something remaining. It's not like this full-blown thing, but there is like something remaining, and attend there. That was his instruction.
And what? Sorry?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Just the last sentence. I missed one of the words.
Attend there.
Oh, like, sorry. I'm sorry.
Like whatever is remaining, attend there.
Attend there, yeah. Sorry, it kept cutting out every time you said attend.
I don't know what's happening.
Yeah, but it's good apart from that. That was just that one word it cut out.
So if I go to my immediate experience, I consider myself that I've had openings, but I'm definitely not residing where I believe you reside, wherever that are.
Or Adyashanti.
Yeah, or Adyashanti. So there is a lot of space and presence that is almost always here, but there is still, it's almost like the me is more expanded, and there is silence available, and if I feel into myself, I can kind of sink into that silence. That is my experience.
It might feel like you can sink into it, but it's actually in that moment where it feels like you're sinking into it, there is a space opening up, which is just so profound. Like they say when we have a choice to do something, so a choice to come on live and speak to me, that's happened 6 seconds prior to the action of doing it. So it's the same with this. I mean, I'm sure it's a different mechanism, but it feels like you are deciding to become present, but I think that's just your narrative. What's actually happening is there is an opening up happening, and then the narrative is that I'm going to become present, like I'm putting my attention in the present moment. And I'm not recommending that you stop doing that, because that obviously comes with it at the moment. That's obviously part of it. But the idea that you are in control of it or that you're doing it is another idea, but really beautiful. I recommend to carry on doing that action, but just know that the opening and the closing is happening beyond you. It can't be your doing, because you can't experience an opening. The you character can't experience an opening. The opening that's happening is much deeper than that. It's right here.
When you speak like this, there's such a relaxation.
And it feels like I'm relaxing you on the human level. But it doesn't for me, but that's like the way we would go in sentences. So I'm speaking and it's relaxing you. But actually there is this spaciousness presenting itself. We don't know why, but it's presenting itself. And then we label what is happening. And that's really okay, because that label obviously is necessary for something. So it's necessary for this body to seemingly return to these talks. But ultimately, it's a happening beyond you or me, like beyond any of our concepts or projections onto what's happening. There is this spaciousness here already, and it doesn't require anything to be. It doesn't require you to become present to it. It doesn't require you to do anything to it, because it's here already, free. It's in my voice, it's in the room, it's in everything that's seen, it's in all things that are here now.
There is a quite big expansion, and it's very relaxing, but there is still a center somehow.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah,
that's okay.
That's how I experience it.
Yeah, that's how the mind thinks it's
now it's a bit hard to speak again.
Yeah.
So it's almost like I go out of my body a bit, like out into space. I become larger.
Yeah, beautiful. So, but notice when you say that there's still a center there, that notice that is also a mental construction. So there is a center, but really that center that you feel like you have is happening in an immense spaciousness that's free.
I experience that centers as bodily contractions. Like that's how I experience the center. If those contractions weren't there, like they had let go after some meditation retreats, then there is no center. I don't think I had a no center experience, but it was less of a center then. But I can sense, of course, the spaces, the contractions in the body are in the space. That I understand that. It's just that it centralizes around them a little bit.
Yeah.
But I really enjoy speaking to you.
I enjoy speaking with you too, Eric. Yeah, it's nice. We just like go into this big pool of like spaciousness. Can you see me?
Spacious. Yes, spaciousness.
Yeah. It's so yummy. Yeah, there's nothing to do from that place. It doesn't want anything. It's not judging you or needing you to be something. You don't have to work anything out. It's just here.
I did such a wonderful breathing meditation this morning, like a dynamic breathing from Osho. And it was called Who Am I? It was one of Osho's students. And in the end, they were saying like, everything is arising within me. How, and like the world is arising within me, the body is arising within me. And I could really sense it. Like, what would you say about that teaching, that everything is arising within me?
Yeah, beautiful. And if that works, like if that like touches something, then that's really beautiful. The only pitfall for that is that all the narcissists will believe that the me is a person. So when it says like it all arises in me, all the narcissists will be like, oh yes, it all arises in me, and they'll personify me as a person. But I'm pretty sure that what the Osho teaching was trying to say was me as in that which is beyond the character, like your essence, like that most intimate sense of being and that empty looking, which is what we all most deeply feel like we are, but we just get lost in the conceptual. But then and not even just narcissists, but the more narcissistic side of the person as well will want to put that to a personal thing and be like, I am God, I am Jesus, like me as a person, as a character, that's somebody that's lived through time. But what we're talking about when we say me, and when Osho says me, and I'm pretty sure it's the same, is that which cannot be seen but is seeing, that which is experiencing and the experienced. It's not a subject that's experiencing something. It's so deep and beautiful.
That translucent space is expanding even more when you speak. And that's what I said. What I think is me. I don't think it's me there that is arising. It's this translucent, like space where distances disappear.
And you disappear, and like there is no in
that's
that.
Me.
In that
in
there
this
is.
Context.
There is no you. There is simply what is happening.
Thank you, Lisa. I could just sit there and merge with this and talk to you forever, but let's let some other people ask questions.
Yeah, thanks, Eric. Lovely to speak with you.
Lovely, thank you.